first thing you need to understand is that success is not some arbitrary accident. It is not something that merely happens to certain people while others are left in the dust. No, success, true, meaningful, undeniable success, is the byproduct of discipline, responsibility, and a deep understanding of the burdens you must carry. You want to be insanely successful? You can stop lying to yourself about what success actually is. It is not comfort, it is not pleasure, it is not the absence of hardship. It is the exact opposite. To be successful, you need to voluntarily accept the responsibility that others refuse. You need to aim higher than you thought possible, and that means taking on suffering, taking on chaos, taking on disorder, and forging it into something meaningful. You need to become the person who can carry the heaviest load. That's what it means to be successful, and you're never going to get there by sitting around waiting for someone else to tell you what to do. You have to become a force of nature. That means you wake up in the morning, and before you even set foot out of bed, you already know what your day is going to look like. You already know what you're building toward. And if you don't, you'd better start figuring it out now, because the alternative is to be lost. The alternative is to drift through life burdened by nothing but your own excuses, telling yourself that success is for other people while you remain stuck in the same place you were yesterday. You want to be successful? Fine, but don't think for a second that it's going to be easy. You're going to suffer, and you should suffer, because suffering is what forges competence, and competence is what leads to real achievement. You don't become strong by avoiding struggle. You become strong by confronting it voluntarily every single day. If you're weak, if you're timid, if you're aimless, it's because you've spent too much time running from the very thing that would make you stronger. Stop running, turn and face it, pick up the responsibility that lies at your feet, carry the heaviest burden you can bear, and then go looking for a heavier one. You need to get yourself organized. If your life is in disorder, if your room is a mess, if your finances are a disaster, if your health is deteriorating, what makes you think you're capable of taking on something greater? You can't even manage yourself. So start there, get up, clean your room, stand up straight with your shoulders back, speak the truth, take responsibility for everything within your grasp, because if you can't manage the small things, you're never going to be able to take on the large things. And if you're not taking on large things, you're not aiming high enough. People who are insanely successful, they're not like everyone else. They have structure, they have discipline, they wake up with a purpose, and they do not deviate from their path just because they feel tired or unmotivated. They understand that motivation is fickle, it's there one day, gone the next. So they build systems, they structure their lives so that even when they don't feel like doing something, they do it anyway, because that's what it takes. You have to be the kind of person who does what is necessary, not what is easy. You also need to understand that success is not something you achieve alone. If you think you can climb to the top by stepping on people, by deceiving them, by manipulating them, you're sorely mistaken. Real success is built on trust, competence, and the ability to bring value to others. That means you need to get your act together so that you can contribute meaningfully. You need to be someone people can rely on, someone people look to in times of crisis, someone who makes the world around them better, not worse. But before you can do that, you need to fix yourself. If you're bitter, if you're resentful, if you're blaming the world for your problems, then you're not ready to be successful, because real success isn't just about money or power, it's about meaning. It's about being the person who steps up when others shrink away. It's about finding the greatest burden you can carry and lifting it willingly. That's what makes you formidable. That's what makes you valuable. That's what makes you truly, insanely successful. Success requires a grand vision, but it also demands an intricate attention to the daily details. You don't just imagine a great future and wait for it to happen. You construct it, piece by piece, with deliberate actions. Every single day you make choices that either move you forward or keep you stuck. It is not about some massive breakthrough. It's about the consistent, disciplined effort that accumulates over time. Still, successful people, even intelligent people, make many systematic mistakes, but it's not about some massive breakthrough. It's about constant effort. If you want to be insanely successful, you must accept that failure is part of the process. You will fail, and then you will fail again, and you will learn from each failure, adjusting and recalibrating until you get it right. The people who reach the highest levels are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who refuse to be defeated by failure. They see failure as a stepping stone, not a wall. Every setback is data. Every loss is a lesson. And if you're wise enough, you use each one to sharpen yourself into something stronger, sharper, and more resilient. And here's something else. If you're serious about success, you need to eliminate distractions. We live in a world of infinite distractions, and most people allow themselves to be consumed by them. Social media, mindless entertainment, constant stimulation, it all eats away at your focus, your energy, your potential. If you're filling your mind with garbage, you will, but if you discipline yourself, if you cultivate a mind that is sharp, focused, and relentless in its pursuit of greatness, you will set yourself apart from the masses. Ultimately, being insanely successful is about transformation. It is about becoming the best possible version of yourself, not just for your own sake, but for the sake of those around you. Because when you push yourself to the highest possible level, you elevate others with you. You become a leader. You become someone who inspires, who builds, who creates a ripple effect of positive impact. So stop waiting, stop making excuses, stop telling yourself that success is something that happens to other people. It's not. It's something you earn. And if you want it, you'd better start acting like it.